So today's video, we're changing the oil in a 2023 Kia Sportage. First thing we'll do is remove the oil fill cap. Going underneath the vehicle, there's two access doors we need to loosen here. The first one is just 4 push pins. The second one requires a 10mm socket and your push pin remover. So we'll pop these 4 out, which will unleash the oil filter where we can access that. And then this is where the oil drain plug is located. So pop these 2 pins out, and then we'll use our 10mm socket or electric ratchet to be faster, and we'll remove these to show off the drain plug. So with that cover removed, we can take a 17mm socket and crack this loose, and we'll drain out all the oil. Make sure to replace the crush washer, and then you can reinstall your drain plug with a new crush washer, and we'll torque it down. Click. With that tightened down, you're going to take an 8mm hex key and loosen off the big round drain plug for the oil filter, which will let all the oil in the cartridge drain out. Then you're going to take a 27mm socket and a 6-inch extension and crack loose the plastic canister, and then you can unscrew it by hand, and we'll take the filter up to start working on that. So this is our old filter and the canister. We'll just pull this filter straight out. After that, I'm just using some flush cut pliers to pull out the old O-ring, but you could use any type of pliers, that'd be fine. And I'm going to give the inside of this cartridge canister a wipe down. There just seemed to be a little bit of sludge in the canister, so I just want to make sure that's clean before we reassemble it. Comparing our filters, they're both OEM Kia, so no issue there. And we're going to put it in, you'll hear the click. Then I'm putting the new O-ring on. You could do this before you put your filter in, but it doesn't matter as long as it seats in there with the tab sticking out. Next thing, we'll reinstall our canister cartridge with the new filter in. Make sure you're not cross-fitting it because it is just plastic, so take the time to seat it properly. Get it as far as you can by hand, and then use your 27mm socket to tighten that up. It only takes like a foot-pound of torque. It's very, very light. In your filter kit, you also get a new drain plug here for the canister, so it's an 8mm hex again, and we'll just thread this in. And again, the torque in this is not a ton, it's just plastic. So I sell and use a lot of AMSOIL, and they have a very helpful tool. So if you look up your vehicle, you can look up your year, make, model, and then the engine that you've got, and it will tell you the required weight and capacity of oil as well as a filter. So for this one, we can see it takes 5.8 liters with the filter, and that works out to be about just over 6 quarts. So we're going to add our 0W20 now. Again, I'm using AMSOIL OE. You can see in the bottom it says for gasoline engines, so it's SAE approved, and it's going to be warranty secure. So AMSOIL has their own warranty as well, but I just don't want any trouble for my customer. So you saw me pull the dipstick out there. That was just to break the vacuum on the engine, as it wasn't letting the oil go in fast enough and it started to burble and burp. So I just wanted to reduce the oil drippage. And I'm just checking the oil level to make sure that we're good and everything is fine. It's a little bit low because we're on ramps right now, but once it's level, it'll be totally fine. We'll remove our funnel, reinstall the oil cap, and then go inside to reset the oil life. So working on the center screen, we can swipe to settings, and then once we're in settings, we can hit vehicle. Then we're going to go down until we see not cluster, but convenience, oil change, and service interval, and then we can reset that distance. And the dealership had this set at 6,000 kilometers, which is a little short, so I just bumped it up to 8,000, and that'll be a decent distance with our awesome AMSOIL. So that's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again.